Hello again. So I've just put up another Facebook ad to go off at 8 o'clock this evening. It's another cold ad for the Affiliate Marketers Playbook. Actually, my first cold ad on Affiliate Marketers Playbook did quite well up to a point because I got a lot of link clicks, but I don't think anybody watched the video for very long. So I put up another video now, and which may or may not be an improvement, and I'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Although, to be honest, making the cold ad isn't really the problem. The problem is creating the warm ad to follow up from it. And I still feel a little bit of confusion, although I've actually been studying the subject of Facebook ads fairly ardently recently, and I'm doing what my mentor Dean Holland says, immersing myself. This is my current subject of inquiry. Discover as much as I can about Facebook ads because I've chosen that as one of my ways forward in terms of paid advertising, and I intend to become quite an expert at it. I've been studying Justin Brooks as well as Dean Holland himself and trying to glean just a greater insight on how to do it. Now, Justin Brooks is the expert. Some of the great marketers like Rich Schefren called him in to do his ad campaigns, so that's a sort of a recommendation from the top. On the face of it, it seems quite simple, fairly commonsensical, like so many things in marketing. It amazes me how much of marketing, actually, when you sit down and analyze it, is just a bit of common sense. Not entirely, because you have to pitch it right and get past people's inner gatekeepers to find their own desires. But the more I am in this game, the more I think that if you take the common sense view, if you're presented with a choice of paths, and that's probably the right path to go down. But anyway, yes, immersion in Facebook ads and immersion in one subject at a time, I think, is probably the way to go, because otherwise one's just going to get too caught up and spread out and overwhelmed in too many different subjects. And I do have the mentality where I like to learn a subject fairly thoroughly. So immersing myself in this particular one is not only going to reward me in terms of clicks, but also in terms of making commissions, which would be an excellent thing. Actually, that's the point of the whole thing. Anyway, Dean Holland talks a lot about immersion, and whilst at the same time he's claiming he's not obsessed, which other people might think he is. A very, very dedicated man, Dean Holland. He spends all his time in marketing, reading books or working in his office. I'm not sure that I'll ever quite manage that standard of dedication, but at the same time it does take up most of my time. And actually I quite enjoy it, so it's not a bad return on investment, although I do have other things that need satisfying, such as my artistic outlets. But anyway, what else has been happening? It's the Affiliate Marketers Playbook. Yeah, I think if you're thinking about a product and you don't know where to go and you've come across this, it really is state of the art, hot off the press. This is how it is, 2018, February. The Affiliate Marketers Playbook will give you all you need to know, really, to get you moving. Because, as they say, forms change over time, and it's good to keep up with them. So I cannot recommend too highly getting the Affiliate Marketers Playbook if you have a mind to buy something. After all, it's only the price of a couple of Starbucks, and once you've had them, you'll forget about it. This playbook is at least of use. It's also an interactive program, which makes it very interesting. And there you can get all the latest tips on how to succeed. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and I appreciate your bothering. And I'll see you again soon. Ta-ra.